Good evening, Bev. 9 judges of the Constitutional Court announced that they would accept a petition by opposition politicians asking for a ruling on whether Prime Minister Prayuth Chan-ocha's tenure as Prime Minister was up. The court said that it would suspend him. 5 to 4 judges voted in favour of this. Opposition politicians say that his tenure began on this day 8 years ago when Prime Minister Prayuth Chan-ocha was installed as the Prime Minister after the military coup. However, supporters of the Prime Minister say that actually his tenure began in 2019 after he was voted in during the general election. So as of today, Mr Prayuth has been suspended and one of his 6 deputies, General Prayuth, is now the caretaker Prime Minister.
Zoe, how long will it take for this bench to consider the legal arguments?
We don't know that yet, Bev. They haven't said how long they will take. Could it be days, weeks, months? We just simply don't know. Prayuth Chan-ocha has 15 days to respond, but he has already said that he accepts and respects the court's decision at this point and that he has ceased all duties as the country's Prime Minister immediately.
He has, Mazoe, become increasingly unpopular. Now, I don't imagine that's going to change whatever the legal outcome is.
He is immensely unpopular, and that has been evident on the streets of Bangkok in particular in recent times and over recent years. There are people who do not like Prayuth Chan-ocha simply because he seized power in a coup from the elected government of Chan-ocha. There are also people who don't like the way that he handled the pandemic. They don't like the way that he's handled the economy. So people have a range of reasons for not liking him. And then there are those people who say 8 years is enough. It's time for fresh leadership. So will we see any protests, Bev? I would expect so. We're already seeing a few out on the streets. There were some last night at midnight as the 24th of October ticked over. And we're hearing rumblings of more protests. However, some of the more prominent protest leaders have come out today and said, let's just sit and wait and see. We don't yet know what the new leadership will be like under this caretaker Prime Minister. We don't know if Prayuth Chan-ocha will be back in a couple of months. And in any case, there's going to be a general election that has to be called before May next year. So there's definitely a sense of people are happy that this has happened, but they are definitely watching this space to see what will turn out, because Thai politics is surprising everybody. Every 8 years there's a coup on average, Bev, and uncertainty in Thai politics is perhaps the only certainty.
Yes, indeed. Good to get that update from you, Mazoe. Thank you.
Thanks, Bev.